Hi, and welcome to Three Questions With. Today I got Frank with us from Credit Card Processing Expert. Frank, welcome to the show.
Hi, Kevin. How are you?
I'm living the dream, brother. So, Frank, I want to start at the beginning. Can you tell my listeners how you're different than the typical credit card processing guy?
Sure. Basically, in a nutshell, is I provide the ability for a company to work directly off what MasterCard, Visa, Discover, and American Express, those are the four credit card companies, say their card should cost before a third-party processing company adds their fee to it.
That's
So it's
amazing.
wholesale as opposed to retail. I guess the analogy I use is that if you could call Ford to buy your one car, you don't need the dealer. The individual person can't do that, but I can have a company provide that service without the third party or the bank involved.
No, that's kind of cool. Now, Frank, one of the challenges that my friends see when they're thinking about making a change is whoever the person is like, hey, Kev, can you show me your statements? And usually people are like, well, Frank, why do you need to see my statements? You got the best deal. What is it?
Sure.
Why do you see the statements, bud?
A couple reasons. The analogy that I'll use is if you wanted to have work done to your home, the construction company can't tell you the price over the phone. He or she has to come in. So that's where the statement comes into play. Now, processing companies a lot of times will find out what you're paying from the statement, go in a little bit less than that to make them look good, and you're saving some money.
Yep.
However, the approach that we take is the first thing I do is I give the potential client the price sheet right up front. There are over 400 different types of MasterCard, Visa, Discover, Amex cards. So first off, the client has to understand it's not just a number. Secondly, I don't know yet what that business owner is paying with respect to what price structure their processing company used. So I'll ask the business owner three questions. If they can tell me what they're paying on a certain type of debit card, I can tell them what the cost is. And the terminology on the statements gets confusing. So it really is a way for me to figure out what they have.
So, Frank, does it matter how I'm processing? So if you're someone like me who's, taking cards at the event versus taking a card over the phone, does that matter? Does that factor in?
Sure. Everything matters and factors in. Another example is, let's take a restaurant. If you own a fast food restaurant and the next guy owns the sit down, have dinner, and maybe a function hall restaurant, well, those are two very different potential price structures in the credit card world. And without knowing how that processing company is pricing them, if I guess and I guess right, I'm the hero. If I guess and I guess wrong, I'm now the enemy. And I'd much rather give the potential client everything up front, and I need to get some information back so we can be on the same page.
Great. Frank, how can people reach out to you? How can they learn more?
Cell is 617-823-8043, and email is frank@ccpexpert.com.
Frank, really appreciate you taking a couple of minutes to join the show.
Thanks, bud.
So you just watched Three Questions with Frank from Credit Card Processing Expert on the New England B2B Networking Show. To learn more about the New England B2B Networking Group, visit our website at newenglandb2bnetworking.com.